Hey YouTube, this is Scarecrow Kaiser. I am doing a deck profile here of the deck that I took to the Toronto Regional. You'll probably notice, obviously, I did not top or anything. However, that doesn't mean I did terrible. I won round 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a row. I was undefeated up till then. I was like, sweet. All I need is one more win, and I'll be in top 8. But unfortunately, I lost round 4 and 5. Both I got luck sacked. Round 5 especially more than round 6. It's another story, but also, before I forget, you may be noticing here, this is a playmat that I'm in the process of finishing, with Vortimir right here on the horse and Speltre Duke in the background flying forward. Hopefully I'll have it done in time for Chicago. But I'm going to go through my deck profile here of the deck I ran, as well as, before I forget another thing, I'm going to do some shout-outs to a couple of people. One would be to Brandon Smith, a good old friend of mine. He's the one who won the regional. He went 9-0. I'll put a link below to his channel, and as well to my friend Paul from Paul Things Considered. He's new, but he does a lot of interviews, and he's a relatively good player. I've known him for years in other games and stuff, so check him out. He will also be below in the description, and I will get started in this deck profile finally. So starter, Vortimir. I ran 7 crits. Yep, and then 5 draw. That's the ratio I kind of prefer. I like the aggressiveness and fear crits cause, while I like the consistency of the draw triggers on both turns. So I opt for 5 to 4. Sometimes I've tried out 6 to 7, and there's a few problems I've found with a little bit lack of defense and a little bit lack of offense from the crit. So I ran 7 to 5. It ran perfect. I didn't have any complaints. And then last 4 heal triggers. Grade 1s. Obviously, we had 4 Vortimir. I hardly ever got to complete the ride chain. I think I did it maybe once, if at all. Like, I remember a bunch of games I rode him, didn't get the grade 2, and had to ride like Vivian on top of him. Then we had 4 Gareth, 4 Halo Shield Mark, and 3 Nemus. I run Nemu as a backup for Vivian, because these cards are scary. Like, it's funny, like, I'll have this card out there teamed up with Gareth, and it's a 15, and it's like a grade 1 that people will actually be afraid of enough to attack it. Same with Vivian. Like, Vivian's got a pretty decent effect, but like a lot of times people just attack it just from the fact that they're afraid of it, because it's going to create pluses. Speaking of Vivian, there's 4 Vivians. Part of the deck's combo, when you set up your Duke Dragon stuff, it just gets you random pluses, and it's good. And as I said, like, your opponent will actually be attracted to attack it instead of the Vanguard, because they're afraid of the pluses it can create. And that's one less guard for the Vanguard you had to do. For Vortimir and 3 Bauman. 10k vanillas are really good, but I'm a more of a combo based player than I am like just straight up aggro. And last, the grade 3s, 4 Dukes, 3 Destroyers. I opt to run 15 1s and 7 grade 3s, because the ride chain helps get me whatever I need. It's easier to get a grade 2 in my opening hand, and then have the ride chain grab me a Duke Dragon. So, as I said, I went 4-0 with this, lost the last 2, so I barely didn't make it. All I did was win 1. I got luck sacked a couple times. And then after that, I played the side events, the free play, where you got paired opponents every round and you just played. And I went 6-0 in that. So accumulatively, between the free play and the main event, I went 10-2, so unfortunately those 2 losses were when it mattered, and I didn't get the top because I lost the last 2, but hopefully I can do better next time. Thanks for watching.